Hello, Sean. Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome to our English lesson, for this week. All right, boys and girls, I need you to turn on your webcam before we get started. Yeah. All right, cool. Everybody has turned it on. Yeah, good job. Yeah. Now, boys and girls, as you know, we have recently embarked or started a new topic about what you like. Remember? Okay, what you like in your day-to-day, in your daily life. All right. And then we talk about the free time activities. We talk about your hobbies and all right. Okay. So as promised, today is going to be a listening lesson. Okay. This is going to be a listening lessons. All right. And we're going to listen to some of your friends out there with probably similar hobbies or favorite free time activities as like your own. Okay, all right. So before we get started, before we rock and roll, I just want to know what is your favorite activity, favorite leisure activity. Okay, Shah, can I invite you to read the instruction first before we get started?
Oh, okay, teacher. Draw your
A
favorite leisure
favorite.
activity. Favorite leisure activity and the and the and the
Required. Required.
require Q Q equipment.
All right, good job, Shah. Good job. Yeah. All right. Now that is pronounced as equipment. Equipment. Yeah. Required equipment. Okay. All right. And it's pronounced as leisure. Leisure. Yeah. The I is not pronounced here. Yeah. The I is not pronounced. It's pronounced as leisure. Okay. All right. Anything you'd like to ask? Do you understand the questions here? You have to draw your favorite leisure activity. What is draw? Yeah. Okay, you have to draw your favorite
Teacher, leisure is what?
okay,
Leisure
leisure
is what?
is pronounced as leisure. Leisure means free time. Okay, activities. Leisure activity means that the activity that you like to do during your free time is like your hobby. All right. Okay, that's the meaning of leisure activity. Okay, and I believe everyone has actually logged into our class point. Yeah, yes, you are right. Yeah, I've seen everybody have logged in. Yeah, today we're gonna use class point, boys and girls. Okay, all right, because because of the COVID, now we have to revert to online lessons. And I've come up with something new today, class point, to get your responses because I know most of you are quiet, right? When during online lessons. Okay, so I've seen a lot of you log in already. Good job, yeah. And Shah is in as well, yeah. Okay, so you're gonna draw your favorite leisure activity using class point here. Okay, all right. So are you ready? Leisure activities, yeah, you have to draw your hobby, your free time activities that you like, and the required equipment. What is equipment, Shah? Any idea?
The thing, the thing
Yeah.
I use.
Yes, you're right. The thing, the tool that you use to play or to do the activity that you like. Okay. All right. Got it, boys and girls. All right. Shall we get started? Yeah. Now we turn on the submission room so you can start drawing already on class point. Okay. If you need any help, just let me know. Just ask me on the Zoom chat. Yeah. So you are given about 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes to draw something here, to draw your favorite leisure activity. Okay, just 3 minutes. Yeah. Okay, once you are done, remember to submit. Just click the submit button. Yeah, you can see the submit button right at the bottom right of your screen there. All right. No worries. You have about 2 minutes. Yeah. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. Okay, so again, I have to remind you, is favorite leisure activity, your free time activity, okay, your favorite, your most, the best liked free time activity that you like to do, okay, and the required equipment, what you use, yeah, to play probably the sports, all right, or probably to do the activity. Okay, let's say my favorite activity is, as I mentioned before, I like to play basketball. All right, so the equipment is what? Basketball. So you draw a basketball. All right, okay. Are you done, Shah? Are you all right? Yes? You submitted, yeah? Good job. All right. Everybody has submitted. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. I've received all your drawings here. Okay, now I shall close the submissions and let's look at the screen here. Are you looking at the screen here? All right. Now look at the screen here. Though this is a drawing by Shah. Shah's favorite activity is, wow, that's a very good drawing, Shah. Good job, yeah? All right, so what is that? Shah, do you mind sharing with us? Let me guess first before that.
Badminton.
Yes, yeah, I got it. No worries. Yeah, sure. Yes, this is badminton, right? So what is that on the left-hand side here beside the net? What is this?
Racket.
Yes, racket. Good job. Yeah, you know that, right? This is your favorite activity, so you know all this, the equipment. And what is this? This is what we call as the net, right? Okay, so I guess that is your friend and you playing. Okay, and what is this on your right-hand side here?
Badminton ball.
All right. It's not called a badminton ball. It's called shuttlecock. All right. I will come across that later. We will come across that later. Okay. I will show you the spelling later. This is actually, boys and girls. This is not known as badminton ball. Yeah. This is known as shuttlecock. All right. I will let you know the spelling later on. But this is a good drawing, Shah. Good job. All right. So I've got all your drawings already. Wonderful people. All right. So let's move on to the next questions. Yeah. All right. Okay. So what is it about today? All right. Now, so I've got to know all your leisure activities. Okay. Now I want you to look at the pictures here. How many pictures are there, Shah?
6.
Six pictures. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. So in a listening test, you're gonna see a few pictures. All right. In each questions, there are three pictures. So probably there are two questions here with six pictures. Okay. Three pictures in one question. So this is probably question number one. This is probably question number two. So in each questions, you have three pictures here. Okay. All right. So the first strategies, boys and girls, remember in a listening test, okay, remember to identify, to know the difference in all these pictures here. Okay. What can you tell from all these pictures here? You have to know the difference. What are the pictures telling you here? Okay. So what is the first, what is this lady, what is this girl doing in the first picture, Shah?
Draw. Draw.
Draw.
Draw.
Yes, you're right. Draw, right? But it is not, this lady here or this girl here is not really drawing something. Yeah. You know, she has probably drawn the pictures. You can see the pictures. The pictures is there, right? She has drawn the pictures already. Okay. But what is she doing actually with the, what we call this? Yeah. Probably you don't know. I will just let you know the words here. It's called palette. Yeah. PALETTE. All right, palette. Okay, a palette is like where you hold all this the watercolor and all that, yeah, to help you with with the actions of what? What is this? What is this called? You put some colors into the pictures here. Okay, what is that?
Color. Color.
Color.
Color.
Yes, you're right, color, but it's not color. All right, let me show you the word here. What is this? You have known this. Yeah? We learned this before.
Pen. Pen.
Yes, you're right. Paint. Yeah? Paint. So how to spell paint? P?
A.
Yes, wonderful. Paint. Yeah? Paint is like you color the pictures, right? Using the colors in the palettes here. Okay, the palettes is the is a tool that you use to kind of like hold or to contain the colors that you want to put into the pictures, right? Okay, and the actions of coloring the pictures is called paint. All right, but how to make it a noun? Remember, boys and girls, we learned about gerunds last week. Yeah, we learned about gerunds. Gerund is what? Is a noun, right? So
ing,
yes,
ing.
ing, wonderful. All right. So how to make a verb to become an ing is you put an ing to the verb. Wonderful. So it's called painting. So the actions here, the hobby here is called painting. Okay? Painting. Okay? All right. What about the second one? What is this? Sha.
Tree,
Tree.
tree.
Yes. You saw all these are plants, right? Yeah. Boys and girls, these are called plants, right? Okay. All right. And then what is this? What is this girl wearing here? What is that? We learned
Glove,
that last week.
glove. I know, teacher. Top glove, top glove.
Yes, top
Mm,
glove. You're right. Yeah, that's a big
yeah.
company, right? Okay. So this
Mm.
is gloves, right? It's gardening gloves. Yeah, a pair of gloves. Yeah, that adds one, two. Okay, gloves. Okay. What is this thing here? What is the tool that this girl is using here? All right. It's okay. I will just let you know the word. Yeah. Okay, it's called trowel. All right, it's a tool that you use to make this to soften the soil. All right, before you plant something. All right, or to make a hole. All right, you use a trowel. Okay, all right, and then of course you have to wear a pair of gloves. Yeah, to hold the trowel, make a hole or to soften the soil, and then you plant in the seeds or you make something there. Okay, so what is this and this entire actions here called? What is it? What is it known as? Start with the word G.
Planting,
What is your mother doing in the house? What? Yes, planting. You're right. Yeah, there's another word for that. Let me put in the word. Yeah, what is that? There's one place in your house, at your home, where your mom will plant and water the plants. What is it called?
garden,
Yes, wonderful, Shah. I know you can do it. Garden, right? Garden. So how to make it a
gardening,
noun?
teacher. Gardening,
Yes,
gardening.
wonderful. Good job, Shah. Gardening. Okay. So this action is called as gardening. Okay, planting. Watering. All these. The entire actions here comprises. Okay, the actions of watering, planting, and all. Well, what about the last one? Last week we had a what competition at school? And Tiffany actually went up and sang a song. Okay, what is this? What is this actions here? Start with the word
Sing,
S. Yes,
sing,
sing. You're right, sing. Okay, how to make a noun? Make it a noun?
singing, singing,
Singing, yeah,
singing.
singing, right, with the microphone. And you sing a song, right? Yeah, you see all this. Yeah, okay. So you sing, right? And the action is singing here. Okay, wonderful, Sha. Okay, now we have identified the differences. Yeah, the keyword here is differences in the pictures. That's very important. The first step, yeah, when you do a listening test with pictures, remember to identify or to know the difference in each pictures here. Okay, you can tell, right, the actions is different in each picture. Okay, what about the second questions here? What is this? This is something that you have drawn just now. What is that? Right?
Racket, teacher, racket.
Racket. Yes. How to spell a racket? R-A-C?
KET.
Good one. Yeah, but in English, yeah, that is the sound k. All right. But in English, yeah, the letter Q has the key. Oh, sorry. The letter Q has the K sound. Racket. Yeah. In English, right? The Q is the short sound will be K, the K sound, racket. Okay, the K sound. Okay, the K sound, the K sound, racket. Okay, RACQUET. All right. So what is this? This is my favorite bowl. What ball?
Basketball.
Yes, basketball, right? Of course, the ball will go into a basket, right? Okay, a basket hanging. All right, it's called a ring. Yeah. Okay. So what about the third one here? What is this? Is it a shirt?
Shoes. Teacher, shoes.
Shoes. You're right. Yeah. It's not any kind of shoes. It's what? What shoes? What shoes?
Sport.
Yes, we
Sport.
talked about sports last week, right? Sports, yeah. Sports with the S here. Okay. Sport with the S here will make the word become adjective. You know, adjective? Yeah. Adjective is a word to describe the noun shoes. Okay. Sport shoes. Okay, wonderful. So now you have identified all the differences among the pictures here. Okay. So well done, Shah. Give yourself a round of applause. Yeah. Boys and girls, give Shah a round of applause. Yeah, good job, Shah. Now let's move on to the next task. Yeah. All right. Now the same pictures again, but now what I want you to do is you have to match the pictures with the correct questions. Okay. Do you see the questions here, A and B here? Okay. What is the meaning of match? Shah. Match. Okay. You match something. Okay. All right, you match A with B. Yeah, you match A and B together, matched. Okay, now you match the pictures here with the correct questions. You have two questions here in the options, A and B. A is what? What did? How to pronounce this name here, Shah?
Andy.
Andy get
Andy.
at the sports shop. Okay, you know the meaning sports, right? So shop is where you can get whatever necessities that you need, right? Probably food and all that. But here, sports shops. So you get all the sports equipment, the shoes, right? Okay, so this is a place where they sell all the sports equipment. Okay, all right. So Andy, Andy is a boy's name or a girl's name? Have a
Boy. Teacher,
guess.
boy. Boy.
Boy, yes, yeah. I think your brother is named Andy, right? Sure. Okay. Now I think, yeah, he's in another class in Form 1, right? Okay, Andy, right? Andy is a boy's name, yeah. All right. Now, what hobby does? How to pronounce this?
Sharon.
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 Again, let's repeat after me.
Sharon.
Sharon, yeah, Sharon
Sharon.
enjoy doing, right? Okay. All right. So Sharon is a boy's name or a girl's name?
Girls. Teacher, girl.
Girls,
Girl. Girl.
wonderful girls. We have a Sharon in our class, right? So this is a girl's name, and D is a boy's name, right? Okay, wonderful. All right. Now, in these pictures here, we are looking at a boy or a girl.
Girl. Girl.
Girl, of course, like with the ponytails here. So of course, this is a girl, right? These are
Girl.
the girls.
Teacher, maybe is boy, long hair. Long hair boy.
No. Girls likes to sing, right? Girls likes gardening, and normally girls like painting more than boys do, right? Okay, so of course you see like she's slim, with the with a very beautiful features, and of course this is a girl, right? Okay, all right. Now, what is the best questions that we can match with the pictures here? A or B? What do you think?
Teacher,
Sharon,
hobby is what? Hobby is what?
hobby. Hobby? Oh, hobby is what? Hobby, we learned last week. Your free time activities, your leisure activities, that's the word. Yeah, the word that we came across right at the beginning of the lessons, leisure activity, the activity that you like to do during free time. Okay, when it comes to free time, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Probably some of you would like to play video games. Some of you, like you, Shah, you like to play badminton. So, what hobby does Sharon enjoy doing? So, what is the free time activity that Sharon enjoys doing here? Okay, so which one is the best questions? Which one is the best question that can match with the pictures here? Is it Andy or is
Teacher,
it
I
Sharon?
think it's B. I think it's B
Yes.
because
All right.
Sharon got
Okay, no worries. Now, I want you to pick your answers here. I'm going to turn on the submission room. Okay? Now, pick the correct answers. The answers of your choice. Okay, wonderful. Okay, everybody has submitted. Wonderful. Yes, now let's look at the answers, yeah? Answer is B. Wonderful, Shah. Good job, yeah? Let's see who is on the leaderboard in the first place. Shah, yes, wonderful. Good job, wonderful. All right. Okay, Tiffany, you have to work harder, yeah? All right, to get to the first place. Now, let's move on to the next one. Okay. Now, we have another set of pictures here. Okay. So, what we have seen here, what are these? These are the E? What is
Racket,
this?
racket, teacher, racket,
Racket. What are
racket.
all this?
Mm.
What are all this that we mentioned in the beginning of the lesson? Equip.
E equipment,
Yes,
equipment.
equipment. You're right. So these are equipments, right? Your sports shoes. Your what is this? Sha. What is this?
Basketball,
Basketball and
racket.
racket, right? So these are equipment of the sports, right? Okay. Now, so where do you get all this equipment here? Normally, where do you get it?
Sport shop.
Yes, sports shops, right? So your answer will be? Okay, pick your answers now. A or B? Wow, that's a creepy background music, right? Okay, everybody has submitted. Good job. Now, look at your answers. Yes, Shah. Wonderful. You're right, yeah? Okay, still standing strong, yeah? Yeah, in the first place. Good job, Shah. Okay, so of course, we get all this from the sports shop, right? A shops where you can get all this sports equipment, right? Okay, all right. Now, do you see that now? So, when you get your questions, don't panic. Look at the pictures, understand, identify the difference, okay, and understand the questions as well. So the second strategy is you understand the questions, okay. All right, what did Andy get at the sports shop? What hobby does Sharon enjoy doing? Okay, so you have to know the questions before you listen. Identify the differences in the pictures. Okay, what are the pictures telling you before you listen? Okay, all right. So there are two strategies we have learned today. Yeah, wonderful. Now, boys and girls, so these are the keywords, yeah, that you will listen or you will come across later in the recording later. Okay, you're gonna listen to a recording. Yeah, of course, this is a listening test. You're gonna listen to a recording. All right. So these are the keywords. Do you see that on the top right here? I wrote something here, keywords. So these are the keywords you'll come across later in the recording. Okay. But before we listened and before I gave you before I share with you the answers, I want you to have a go at trying this exercise here. Okay. All right. Match what? You have to match these words, take up, chores, spot shops, and later with their definitions, with the correct definitions, A, B, C, or D. Shah, do you get it? Okay, so I want you to match.
Teacher,
Mm.
match meaning ah, meaning ah.
Yes,
Match
meaning.
with meaning ah.
Wonderful. Yes, you're right. Definitions means meaning. Yes, thank you so much for asking that, Shah. So you match the word here with the correct meaning, with the correct definitions. Okay? All right. Now I'm gonna give you some time to do it. Yeah. Now about 3 minutes, but I don't think you need 3 minutes, yeah, to do this. Just make a guess. All right, it's okay to make a mistake, yeah, as I always mention in the class. All right, English is all about learning. Even me myself, I'm still learning nowadays. So what is the meaning of take up? What's the meaning of chore? Yeah, spot shops. Yeah, this is the word that we've learned. Yeah, and later. Yeah, later. Okay, later. Shah, if you're done, you let me know. Yeah, are you done, Shah?
Yes, teacher.
Done, huh? All right. Okay, now I've got all your submissions. Wonderful. Okay, now save for review. Yeah. Oh, view your response first. Let's look at Shah's work here. Okay. Now, take up. What is the meaning of take up? Yes, you're right, Shah. To start doing a particular jobs or activity. Again, you do something, right? You take up a new hobby, a new habit, all right? You take up basically a new hobby, lah, all right? A new hobby during your leisure time. Take up, you start doing something, okay? Basically, the action is do, all right? Chore. Hmm. Okay. Second one is actually incorrect, but good try. All right. Let's look at sports shops. Yeah. Yeah. This is something we have learned. A shop where the sports clothes and equipment are sold. Yes, you're right. Yeah, we learned this. So you got the first and the third correct. And the last one, of course, is wrong because you got the second one wrong. So the fourth one later is wrong. It's not a job or a piece of work that's often boring and unpleasant. Okay, but let's discuss the answer. So take up, yes, Shah, you're right, is C, to start doing something, an activity or anything, leisure activity we are talking here. Chore, yeah, this is pronounced as chore. Can you repeat after me, Shah? Chore.
Chore.
Chore, good job. Yes, chore. So
Chore.
this is the ch sound, chore. Okay, chore.
Chore.
So chore,
Chore.
probably you've heard this word before, house chore. Have you heard about the word housework? Housework.
Yes.
Yes,
Teacher,
right.
I know
House.
homework. I know homework. Homework.
Yes, you're right. Homework. Yeah, all the students hate
Mm,
homework, right? They think it's a waste of
mm,
time. So work here is replaced with
mm.
the word chore. Okay, they mean the same thing. Yeah, it's actually a job or a piece of work that is often boring and unpleasant. Boring means that it just turns you off, right? When you do the work, you're like, oh, I don't like it. Mom, I don't like homework. I don't like housework because they are very boring. They just make me unhappy. Okay? You just don't like it. Okay? So that is the meaning of chore. Okay? A piece of work that is often that you find boring. That is often someone find boring. Okay? All right. Now, so that is what? Sha. What's the correct definitions?
Boring. A.
A,
A.
right?
Boring.
Yes, you're right. Cool.
Mm.
So sports shops, you're right, is D. So the last one will be, of course, it will be. What was the answer? Later. Can you repeat after me?
B. B.
Yes, you're right. The second of two people, things, or groups previously mentioned. Let's say I tell you, hey Sean, I went to the sports shops and bought, a basketball and sport shoes, a pair of sport shoes. But I like the later one, meaning that I like the sport shoes better than the basketball. Later means that probably I mentioned two things here, right? I mentioned about basketball, I mentioned a pair of sport shoes, right? There are two things here, right? So later means that the second of these two things that I mentioned, all right? The second thing of whatever things I mentioned previously. Do you get what I mean? So I mentioned basketball
Teacher.
first. Yes.
Mm. Teacher, so is T-T-E-R, not T-E-R. L-A-T-E-R.
Yes, you're right. It's later. It's not later. It's later. I know it's kind of similar the words here, but the word later, okay, means that the second of whatever things that you mentioned later. Okay, but in UK English, right, they will pronounce as they will emphasize the T sound, the T sound later. Okay, all right, but you have to know the difference. Okay, later. But in American English, they will pronounce as later. Okay, you have to be careful about that because later on we're gonna listen something like that later. Okay, all right, so you have to know what is it that the speaker mentions. Okay, all right, is that clear? So these are the what, Sha? These are the
Keyword.
keywords, right? Okay, good job. All right. All right, Shah and everybody else. All right, so now is the actual listening, not listening task, but listening practice. Yeah, this is considered still a practice. Okay, so this is good. This is the same pictures that you have seen previously. Okay, so before that, before we get started, I want to invite one of you to read the instructions. Yeah, boys and girls, remember, make a habit of reading the instructions before you start listening or attempting the test. Okay, so Shah, as usual, do you mind doing me a favor?
Okay,
Right,
teacher. Task D. For each question, there are 3 pictures and a short
recording,
recording.
yes.
Recording. Circle the correct answer A, B, C.
Yes, you're right.
A,
Yeah,
B, or C.
A, B, or
Mm.
C. Yes, you don't circle everything. You circle how many answers?
Circle 1.
One, right? So you don't circle
One answer.
everything, yeah, boys and girls. Just circle one. Yeah, A is either A or B or C. Okay, depending on what you've listened to the recording. Okay, all right. So there are 3 pictures. Yeah, as you can see here, the instructions: 3 pictures, 1, 2, and 3. Right, boys and girls. Yes, and a short recording. So this is going to be a very short recording. It's probably a conversation or monologue. Yeah, but it's mostly a conversations between, like, let's say Shah and I, we are talking. So that is conversations. Okay, all right, that is conversations. Yeah, okay, the conversations, the dialogue between Shah and me. All right, okay, so these conversations you are going to listen will follow the order of the questions. Okay, all right, so the first recording was for question number 1, the second recording was for question number 2. Okay, all right, is that clear, boys and girls? Yes, all right. And then second of all is that you're gonna listen to the recording twice. Do you see the word here, twice? Yes, twice, 2 times. We're
Teacher,
talking
I
about,
know twice. I know twice. Twice is the K-pop. K-pop.
yes, TT, you know the songs, right? Okay, but here the twice here is not the K-pop girls group. Yeah, boys and girls, twice means 2 times, times 2. Yeah, you're gonna listen to the recording twice, for the first time and for the second time. There are 2 times that you're gonna listen to. All right, after listen to the recording. Is that clear? Okay, so this is the questions that you have picked or you have matched to the pictures, right? What hobby does Sharon enjoy doing? Okay, so I'm going to play the recording here and you're gonna listen. All right, are you ready? If you're ready, can you give me a thumbs up in your Zoom meeting, in your Zoom? Yeah, Shah, are you ready? Good, wonderful. Now I'm going to play the recording. Yeah, I'll play it twice. Yeah, okay. Now on the count of 3, 1, 2, go. Oh, boys and girls, technical error. Give me a second. Coming your way.
For each question, there are 3 pictures and a short recording. Circle the correct answer, A, B, or C. You now have 20 seconds to look at the questions.
Now look at the questions and the pictures. Yeah, you're gonna give about 20 seconds each time. Yeah, every time you're given 20 seconds to look at the pictures and questions. Okay.
Look at the 3 pictures for question 1. Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully. Extract 1.
Hello, Sharon. Have you decided what hobby you want to take up to help you distress?
Hi, Zul. I first tried painting, but I did not enjoy it.
Yes, painting is not for everyone.
Then I tried gardening. It was fun at first, but it later became a chore.
I see.
I finally decided to take up singing, and I am enjoying it very much. For each question, there are 3 pictures and a short recording. Circle the correct answer, A, B, or C. You now have 20 seconds to look at the questions.
Okay, boys and girls, remember one thing, yeah, as you listen, you jot down the keywords. Okay, basically the keywords that, we have gone through together. Yeah, painting, gardening, and singing. Okay, and take up, yeah, remember the word take up? Yeah.
Look at the 3 pictures for question 1. Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully. Extract 1.
Hello, Sharon. Have you decided what hobby you want to take up to help you distress?
Hi, Zul. I first tried painting, but I did not enjoy it.
Yes, painting is not for everyone.
Then I tried gardening. It was fun at first, but it later became a chore.
I see.
I finally decided to take up singing, and I am enjoying it very much.
All right. So you heard that? So I finally decided to take up what? Yeah? Now I'm going to open the submission room and you pick the correct answers. Okay, Shah and the rest? Right. Wow, that's fast. Everybody has picked the answers. Good job, yeah? Now let's look at the answers. Wonderful, wonderful. I know my students can do it, yeah? Okay. Now close submissions, show the correct answers. Yes, wonderful. So look at who is at the first place here. Shah, wonderful. Good job, Shah. All right. So at the end of the conversation, she mentions that what she finally decided to take up singing. All right. She liked it very much, right? She enjoyed it very much. Okay. All right. Okay. So that is how you do it. Listen to the keywords, okay, and then you jot it down. Make a habit of jotting it down. I know you can't jot it down here, but you can actually jot it down on the paper, right? Okay. All right. Now look at question number
Teacher,
2.
teacher,
Yes, yeah.
got price ah, got price.
Price, okay, I will give it to you, when we go back to school. Is that okay? All right, I can't give it to you now. I
Okay.
can't. All right. Now, question number 2. Okay, the same thing. Yeah, the pictures that you have actually we have actually visited and looked through. Okay, and the question as well. This is the question that you pick. What did Andy get at the sports shop? So this is a conversation about Andy getting a new equipment, a new sports equipment at the sports shop. So now we want to know what he has finally gotten for himself at the end of the shopping spree. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to play the recording. Yeah. As usual, I will play it twice. Yeah. Okay. Now listen.
Now, listen again. Look at the 3 pictures for question 2.
Question 2.
Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully. Extract 2. Hello, Andy. Did you go to the sports shop earlier?
Yes, I did. I wanted to get a badminton racket.
I need one too. Did you manage to get it?
No, I didn't, as they did not have the brand I wanted. I then checked a basketball and a pair of sports shoes out.
What did you get?
I got the latter.
All right. For the second time, yeah. All right. Okay, as you listened, yeah, jot down the keywords, yeah, if that's possible for you.
Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully. Extract 2. Hello, Andy. Did you go to the sports shop earlier?
Yes, I did. I wanted to get a badminton racket.
I need one too. Did you manage to get it?
No, I didn't, as they did not have the brand I wanted. I then checked a basketball and a pair of sports shoes out.
What did you get?
I got the latter.
All right. Got it? Sure? Okay. So at the end of the conversation, Andy mentioned about what? All right, he wanted to get basketball and sport shoes, right? But he picked the ladder. And what is that? Okay, now pick your answers quickly. Quickly, boys and girls. Make haste. Yes, yeah, it's so obvious, right? Isn't it? Okay. All right. Okay, good job. Yeah, everybody has submitted. Now let's look at the correct answers. Yeah, the answer is C. Yes, wonderful. And that is what? Shah. What is it? What is this in the third pictures here? Sports?
Sport
Shah?
shoes.
Sport
Sport
shoes,
shoes.
yes. Good job. Yeah. So this is sport shoes. And that is what Andy mentions, right? The ladder. Okay. So that's the second thing of what he has mentioned, basketball and sport shoes. So what is the second thing here? Sport shoes, right? That he's mentioned. Okay. All right. So that's it for our listening test. Give yourself a pat on your back here. Good job. Yeah. Yeah. Good job, boys and girls. I know you did great and you tried hard. Yeah. So that is how you do it. Detect the keywords. First and foremost, identify the differences in the pictures. What can you tell from each pictures? And then what? You read the questions. Okay. So what does the questions tell you? What is the question expecting of you? Okay. And then you listen to the keywords. Okay. The keywords that will help to arrive at the best answer. Okay. Now we're approaching the end of our lesson. I want you to draw or write something that you have learned today. Is that clear, boys and girls? Okay, you can choose to draw something that you have learned, or you can write something. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna give you some time to do that. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. So what have you learned today? You can write a word or a few words, okay, or you can draw something. It's really up to you. But tell me what you learned today. If it's not clear, I'll ask you to explain a little bit. Okay? All right. Now you have 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. Okay, boys and girls. You can write anything or you can draw anything that I mentioned before. What is that? The word, what words? Yeah? Yeah? Pictures, differences, yeah? Anything. Okay, I've seen quite a number of you submitted the answers already. That's good. All right. So keep coming in. Yeah, keep coming in. Yeah. All right. So apparently everybody has submitted. Yeah. Now I'm going to close the submissions. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we can actually go through your write up here. So the first one here we have Shah. Shah have learned something called, wow, that's good. Yeah, now you know how to spell the word now. Shah, what is the first word here? How to pronounce the word?
Letter.
Letter, right? Letter is what? That is UK pronunciation. But what we have heard in the recording, it was actually an American pronunciations, right? Letter. Okay. All right. So now you know both pronunciation. That's good, and you know this word. That's good. Yeah. Well, what is the second one?
Chore. Chore.
Chore. What is chore? Sure.
Chore, boring. Boring work.
Yes, house chore,
Boring thing.
housework. Yes, boring things that you don't like doing it, right? And the last one, your favorite. Okay, what have you learned from this word, racket?
Record.
Yes, racket, yeah. Yes, you're right. So the Q sound is
Teacher,
actually the
I know. Teacher, the K changed to Q in
Yes.
English.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful, Shao. Okay, so boys and girls, today we have learned a lot of things here, including what Shah has mentioned. Okay, so the first thing first, you have
Teacher,
Mm.
what gift you want to give me?
Let me think about it later. I haven't come, I have to browse for your gifts yet. So give me some time, yeah. Geisha, I know you did great, yeah, but hold your horse, yeah, hold your horse, okay. Definitely gifts will come to you later on, yeah. So today we have learned something in the first thing, the first listening strategy, that is identify the difference in the pictures, right? What can you tell from the pictures, and you make some notes, okay? What are the actions, okay? Second of all, you have to understand the questions, okay. Okay, what is the question expecting of you? What is required of you based on the questions? The third thing is to listen to the share. What words?
Listen, listen what? Teacher, listen what?
Listen to what? What is that word? Start with K.
Start
Key.
with K. Keywords. Keywords.
Keywords, right? Okay, yes. You have to listen to the keywords in the recording. Okay, so that's it for today, yeah. And you'll learn some vocab as well later. Take up, chore. Okay, okay, wonderful. All right, that's it for today, boys and girls. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna see you next week. Bye bye. Take care.